Hello, today I'm going to be doing a review for the M.T.A.C holster made by Minotaur Holsters. This is a holster I purchased through MTAC.com. It's a pretty nice hybrid inside the waistband holster. This particular holster is made for my HK USP full size. With this particular holster you can adjust both the cant of the holster and also the tension. These two little Allen head screws here you can use to adjust the tension. That Allen key is supplied, and also here you can adjust which holes you set it up with to adjust what angle your holster rides on your belt. In terms of retention, it also has a dimple here to grab the trigger guard some. I found that as the holster broke in more and more, I have pretty much maxed out these tensioning screws as much as I can, and to keep the pistol in there as well as I can. Now this is my, there we go, no magazine, nothing's in there, safe. That's how the gun fits inside the holster. Fits pretty nice. Retention's reasonable. One time I had to chase after my dog while I was carrying, and I wasn't too comfortable. I wanted to put my hand on the firearm, which isn't necessarily a good idea to do in public. And these tension screws are pretty much maxed out, as I noted earlier. Overall, I do like the holster. There is one problem though, is this particular firearm has a single action mode with the safety here and decock function, but where it rides on the holster right here, I don't know if you can see that. When I first got this holster, I'd actually the safety got underneath this piece of leather here, and it took the safety off 3 different times. And when you're carrying in condition 1, that's kind of a nerve-wracking thing to think about. I contacted the manufacturer, and they notified me that the reason they make this particular holster for the USP full size is that most people carry it in a double action mode. They decided to go ahead and make the holster anyways and not notify people about that problem because most people don't carry that way. They offered to take the holster back. I decided to go ahead and keep it, and I found that actually haven't had the problem again since. Now it was months and months ago, but you can, I'm not sure how much you can see, but what the problem was is one time it went like that. Click the safety off. Here's what the holster looks like when it's actually being worn. Again, this is a pretty large full-size pistol, so it's not necessarily the best pistol to be carrying concealed. This is not what I usually wear to conceal, but you'll notice that for a full-size pistol it's not too bad considering I'm just wearing a light colored t-shirt. I find that I can conceal best if I move the pistol back to about 4 o'clock. Makes it a little easier to conceal when it's more in the small of your back, and I'll hide the butt of the gun a little better. But that's that. Okay, a quick review here of the parts I like and the part I don't like. I guess the thing I like most is it's comfortable. With this leather backing here, it protects your gun from sweat, and it also protects your side from your gun. I think it conceals a full-size pistol pretty well. I mean, not the biggest guy, but I think it does a good job when you're wearing the appropriate clothing. My main problem with it is the lack of tension. It's pretty limited, and I think that's mostly because it is a hybrid holster. I mean, the leather is going to give. It's not going to resist like Kydex will. The draw and the reholstering is pretty good, but overall I think it's a holster well worth checking out. Again, it's the M.T.A.C by Minotaur Holsters, which I purchased through MTAC. Yeah, I'd say it's worth the buy. Check it out.